So you think it was just Nickelodeon, right? You should probably know Disney was involved as well. Do you know how many kids go missing a year at Disneyland? How many of them actually get returned back to their families? How about the fact that Britney Spears, the redhead from Lindsay Lohan, that's her name, and Macaulay Culkin came out years ago to try to tell you that this stuff was going on. And now you're finding out that almost every show that that man was in charge of, that most likely a child was being essayed. It has been happening for years. People have been telling everybody for years. And now we're seeing the repercussions because all of these childhood stars growing up with drug addictions, alcoholism, like we were all wondering, like, man, they had everything. Where'd things go wrong? Oh, I don't know. They were being hurt. And everybody gaslit them into thinking that it wasn't true or that it was okay. So you got Ryan Garcia coming out about Bohemian Grove, sacrificing children, essaying children, and y'all are blowing that off. So what else have you all been wrong about? And I'm not trying to come at you because it's not, I have ADHD with autism. I see very fast, very quickly, and kind of farther ahead. Just I can kind of see what's gonna, like, I'm like, oh. Okay, that's literally how my brain works. My point being that all y'all religious people, you know that Satan is the prince of this world. What is the prince of this world good at doing? Lying, deceiving, manipulating. If you think that Taylor Swift, Sam Hunt, that one dude that had everyone trampled at his concert and he just stood there making some weird zombie-like noise, ignoring the slaughter of all these people, all of his fans, you guys are missing satanic rituals being done right in front of your faces. But you'll call us crazy when we tell you that. You'll tell us and gaslight us that we're just paranoid. We're seeing things in a woohoo way. We've tried telling you that these things have been going on. We have been screaming about it. So maybe we should probably start doing something about it and listen to the people, because when your cognitive dissonance tries to deactivate your critical thinking, that's when you know that you've been programmed. When you immediately reject something despite evidence. I understood before when we didn't have evidence, but now we do. We literally have all the evidence. And that's why they're wanting to ban TikTok, because they understand the power we have when we wake up and collectively come together. Look at what we're doing to Kellogg's. Look at what we're doing to other big corporations by starving them. And what should really upset you about this Nickelodeon thing is the fact that these kids are being essayed behind the scenes, and we're sitting there watching the programming that they're feeding us, and they're making money off of it. It's literally how Hollywood works. And you're just getting a taste of it. And that's, I'm sorry if you all have been watching this and sick to your stomach, welcome to it, it sucks, but now get pissed, just get pissed. We're gonna cancel Nickelodeon. We're gonna cancel Disney Channel. We're going to cancel Hollywood. Why? Because they've abused their powers. They should not be involved in politics, but they are. It's literally an entire circle of just horrible evil. And that, you all, is what the Matrix that we all say it is. That's the Matrix. It's a cycle repeating of generational traumas and curses. We can bring this world back to the light, but first, we gotta sift out all the dark. You should also look into how many kids go missing during the Super Bowl and during the World Series. It is all a fucking show. That's why they say some of the politicians, when they get on the world stage, it's all a stage. Tell a vision, television. Tell a vision. That's why they're called programming. Is it making sense now? Some of you will know, some of you won't, but that's okay. I will tell you though, when I went to Disneyland as a child, and I went on the ride, It's a Small World After All, I lost my shit. I had my first panic attack on that ride. I don't know why, but something inside of me was like, oh, we're gonna get out of here now. I don't like none of this. This is creepy shit. That's the other thing. Why do we not realize how creepy some of this stuff is? Like, we're all just made to, like, that ride is ew, gross. But my point also in this is that, I never watched Disney, really. I did up until a certain age, but I think it was like 10 or 11. And then I was just like, nah, I don't like this. I don't like any of this. I never really watched Nickelodeon either. There was one show I watched. I think it might have been Nickelodeon or Disney. I don't know. Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was a show about a girl and her mom traveled insane, and she kept getting introduced to all this supernatural stuff. Which, even at a young age, I always thought the supernatural was very interesting. I used to watch, I remember the first day that Supernatural episode 1 came out. And then I watched the bug episode and I freaked out for a hot minute and stopped watching it and then came back to it. My point is, I've been studying the occult for a really long time. And I'm recognizing some of what is happening. And I'm like, oh shit, people have no idea. I also studied Catholicism, Christianity, used to be a Catholic. So like, I've studied a lot of different things. But when I studied the occult and I see what's going on now, I'm like, guys, how do you tell people this stuff is real? Like, y'all religious people follow it full-heartedly. But then if I were to tell you, hey, you're watching a satanic ritual, you would kind of blow me off, which makes no sense. Y'all believe Jesus came back to life? I mean, he did, but you know what I mean? Like, you believe in that, but you can't see or think that that stuff's not really happening out here? Can we all just do me a favor at the end of this video? If you're still here, do me a favor. Just open your mind a little bit to the possibility that, what if I'm not wrong? Okay, bye.